Hey everyone, it's Alexa with Making Philo Homestead, and I've got your garden lesson for today. Today's lesson is all about knowing your last expected frost date. When I first started gardening, I had no idea what that meant. Thankfully, I learned that it's very simple. It is exactly that. It's when to expect the last frost in your gardening zone. The reason that this is important is because if you are wanting to direct sow your seeds, so just planting your seeds directly into the ground, you're going to want to know, depending on what seeds you're planting, whether or not they're frost hardy, or if they're not frost hardy, you're going to want to know when that last expected frost date is so you know when to plant those. If you're starting seeds indoors, you're also going to want to know your last expected frost date so that you can have a good idea as to when you can start the seeds that you want to plant, so that when you transplant them outside, they're ready to go in the ground because you're not worried about frost anymore. Again, if you're planting things that are not frost hardy, which is a lot of things that many of us plant, especially in that spring and summer time. So those are things that you want to keep in mind. How do you find your last expected frost date? It's very, very easy. You can go onto Old Farmer's Almanac. That's what I like to use. Go on their website, you type in your zip code, and it'll kind of show you what that estimated last frost date is. There might be, a couple days off here and there, but generally it's pretty accurate. But you can also just do an internet search, put in your city and state and your zip code, and type last expected frost date in 2026. And then you'll be able to see it there. So there are a lot of easy ways to figure it out. And again, this is just good information to know to help you plan your planting better. Thanks for hanging out with me. That's your garden lesson for today. Happy gardening.